Welcome back. Let's start finishing NeverDead. What's this spin attack the game keeps telling me about? I have no idea how to do it.
That must be it.
Yep, I think you're right. You can turn back, you know.
Well, so can you.
Oh, it's this thing again. Okay, you know the drill. So anyway, after recording the video, I browsed the manual for an explanation of what the hell head spin attack was. And I found it. Apparently, there is a button you can press and hold when Bryce is ahead, and he will start spinning. And when you let go of the button, he flies off. The big question is, which button? Because I've tried pressing all of the buttons I could reach. Well, it turns out it's up on the D-pad. So you most likely have to let go of the left stick, which lets you move, and hold up on the D-pad. Why the fuck would you use up on the D-pad for an attack? I mean, I get it that it's not used by anything else, except why not use the circle button? I'm pretty sure you can't dodge roll as a head. But no, it's up on the fucking D-pad. Oh, come on, I thought we were done. Now regular enemies too? And 3 rocket spoons. Is that your idea of fun? What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, the skills you unlock and buy through the story mode are the ones you can use in multiplayer. So those who finish the campaign are at quite a bit of an advantage over those who try the online mode first. Now, if we take into account the fact that people go through stories or games in general at their own pace, as time permits, I think it's reasonable to conclude that multiplayer at launch was a complete fart. And after that there would be just a few crazy people who would suffer through the whole story, dropping in to check it out. Not finding much, and leaving. Sorry, I'm checking this level extra hard in case I find an extra gun or a sword somewhere in the rubbish bin. Let's go. Why is it pink? Oh, nice! An attack I had no chance of dodging. This arena is not good enough to have 3 fights in it. And we've beaten the mini-boss already. This is a really strange sequence of enemies. I wish I could switch my guns while dismembered. Let's finally enter the bloody building. What?
Lend me a hand.
The hell was that about?
Bryce, there's puppies.
Really? More of them?
Over here. Demon King is up that way.
How do you know all this?
Call it a 500-year-old deja vu.
Well, come on, or I'll leave you behind.
Ha! All right.
Why is there lava here now? The camera controls are killing me, but they're both too fast and too slow, so I have no idea how to adjust them. Hey, collectible. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. Introducing bowls. Wait, haven't we already had a bowl section in NeverDead? Oh, my bad. In parallel with this, I was playing Resident Evil 5 and 6 for the first time, just to see what those were all about. And I think 5 had a big bowls section. I wonder why Konami and Rebellion went with bowls for their last level. Was this before or after Sniper Elite 2?
I'm burning!
This really doesn't feel like a final level, more like every other level. Okay, there is a collectible on that balcony, and maybe something else. For old time's sake, here's a reminder how long it takes to cut a womb down with a blade. Nah, fuck it. Now let's try getting to that balcony. Can I stand on that? I'll get a running start. So that didn't work. I'm not going to attempt it again. Let's ignore it. Is there anything on the other side? Yes. It's another secret area, and we have a greater height advantage here. So let's try it. And I lose all momentum and fall. I've had enough. I'm going to ignore all the collectibles from now on. And I didn't notice any weapons on the balconies, so it's alright. Oh? Oh! There's no description. That text box totally looked like it was supposed to have some flavor text on it. But the sword is really good. It cuts even these advanced spoons in one combo. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but NeverDead likes to switch you from blade to guns, or the other way around, whenever you regenerate arms. It's weird and frustrating. So, good news I guess, we won't be fighting the final boss with the weakest sword in the game. It's probably possible to drop down onto the secret balconies from one of these upper walkways, but I'm not going to. Imagine walking back here again. Well, this looks like the final push before the lift taking us straight to the boss. So we're going to destroy everyone and press a button. Bryce, stop falling apart. It stopped being funny a long time ago, and NeverDead doesn't really explore half of the potential uses for a man who can be fired out of a cannon. Bryce could have been used in intelligence. Bryce could have been used tactically as the only man who can, alone, breach a room from multiple entry points, including vents. This looks suspicious. They were definitely expecting me here. The way Bryce works is probably the worst use case for someone who easily falls apart without dying. Okay, we know that the agency employing him was run by demons, so they weren't all about making the best use of our hero, but still. He could have come up with some new tricks himself over the past 500 years. What the hell is this? The music is terrible. Wind howling, much better. Ah, fuck, not another hippo. Isn't this the area from the prologue? Okay, we have a problem. The grey wounds take no damage. And I presume this sphincter won't open until we're done with the demons. Indeed, this is the final gauntlet. And even with the best sword, this fight is going to take literally 5 minutes. So you can skip the video to about 19 minutes 20 and not miss out on anything. Why won't you miss out on anything? Because apart from the immortal wounds, there is absolutely nothing new in this entire sequence. kinda depressing. Especially the way the game keeps relying on puppies. And spoons. The gun spoons have no chance here because, as you saw, the new sword cuts them in half in a flash. And I hate the blade spoons. They block attacks, and their own attack is a long-range lunge. Also, it seems to me that the AI in NeverDead was not taught not to attack the player if the player can't see them. In many functional games, the AI only engages the player when they are on the screen. Because off-screen attacks are bullshit, realistic but really annoying with some types of gameplay. Some developers go further. In Way of the Samurai, you always fight one-on-one against the guy you're locked onto, and everyone else is watching. But NeverDead is too cool for that. It's a game where you get swarmed by fast-moving demons, while your sword operates on a single target lock-on. This title is horribly misdesigned. There are outright clashing mechanics. I wish it had been released on the PC. Then people could have modded it or hacked the memory to make Bryce impossible to tear apart. That could have been nice, just getting knocked back by all the explosions and bites and gunshots. Okay, dude, what's he doing? You're telling me? We still have 2 minutes of this shit to go through. We can't destroy those columns. Maybe I'm missing something. Nope, there is nothing strange in the objective screen. I still haven't lost hope for some way to speed this up. But unfortunately, it's all about killing. There is no trick. How can we kill another minute? Well, these guys didn't last too long. Oh, look, it's two big puppies. Exactly the same setup we fought at the very beginning of the level. I know the encounter designer's creativity has been running on fumes for most of the game, but here it looks like they've picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. Okay, finish it off, please. At fucking last.
Bryce, look! Over there! We gotta stop her from chanting that spell!
Yeah, I kind of figured that out.
Nice catch, my brother.
Wouldn't you be in trouble if you hit the medium?
You're so predictable, Bryce. It was obvious you'd protect her, don't you think?
He's out of his mind.
All right. Let's finish this.
We're both immortals. There's no point.
There is a point. I just want to kill some time before my master gets resurrected. So, until then, you and I will play, okay? Now, shall we begin?
Why do you decide?
As you know, I'm an inbred. I simply want to taste what you have. That's all. I'm
So here is the procedure.
Ooh, must be painful, yes?
Bring his health down with the guns and chop something off when he gets stunned.
Cut his arms off and attack his neck!
Heh, he's harmless now. Actually no, Alex has a mean kick. Also, he's not an easy target. Say, do you see how bad the terrain is for head movement? It's all bumpy. It's probably deliberate. The second phase is mostly the same.
Cut his arms off and attack his neck!
Ooh, must be painful, yes?
As we've learned just now, when Alex is stunned, you absolutely must cut him, or he regenerates. It's harder than it looks, because usually I can only hit him with a bullet when he's running straight at me. So we are fighting a fast guy with very fluid moves who has a tendency for violence and only one real eye. How did Majima from the Yakuza series get all the way here? It's a cheap knockoff of Majima, but there's definitely more than a touch of similarity. Except Majima is fun. Because in the Yakuza games the controls aren't on the enemy's side. Well, except for the first one.
Cut his arms off and attack his neck!
Oh yeah, the game switching weapons for me is never not amusing. Oh crap, he's got a homing kick. Alright, third time's the charm. I think his neck protector is gone now. And it's sword time already. It takes some time to get used to him, and a lot of shotgun rounds. I got you with my cunning plan.
Apples and all. Now, which one's the best?
Well, shit. He's regenerated everything.
Don't die on me now.
Do something about his arm!
Back off, that won't you? Let go!
You know, if Bryce moved better, and the guns were easier to aim, and this were a different game completely, this would be a neat fight. Alex is still kicking, and I've run out of shotgun ammo. This is going to be painful.
Being the bad guy is fun, isn't it?
Don't remind me about fun. I think you really want gun boosting skills for this fight. Yes, okay, this is all from me until the next video.
I guess that's the end of it.
Bryce! I've got her! Bryce?
It's too late. I won.
Bryce! Look over there!
Yep, it's been a while. How's life been treating you?
500 years. Time doesn't seem to have been kind to you.
You deserve the credit for that.
Astaroth, hurry. Please make me immortal.
Oh, Alex.
I did everything you asked of me, didn't I?
You're right. My deepest appreciation.
Now make me immortal before it's too late.
Your job here is done.
Astaroth!
Now, Bryce, it's your turn.
And here I was, thinking it was yours.
How foolish of you. You want to relive old memories, do you?
Bryce.
You still want a piece of me after what he just did to you. You don't stand a chance.
Right. Get him for me, will ya? Get Astaroth.
Don't worry, he's all mine.
This feels like the end for me. Don't you think?
Now, I shall remind you of the foolishness rising against me.
Nikki, you ready? I guess.
Watch over the cipher.
Try many times, the results will always be the same. Do you want to follow the same destiny as your wife and daughter?
What are you talking about?
I see. She died before even telling you.
Why you?
It is so inconvenient being colorblind to souls.